is not just a physical facility, but an intellectual facility where the lights come on. It's a place for lighting the intellectual fires. It's a place for powering up the devices. It's a place for experimenting with the world of ideas, for engaging in the vast, complex array of information and engaging with some of the exciting and often experimental tools that are there for kids to create representations of their knowledge. And I think what you've touched on today is the heart of the future of education for our country. Our schools have to turn on the lights and prepare kids for the everyday world that they're growing up into. And what I sense here is that everyday world has actually become part of this school. And for me, that's a really exciting moment. You know, there's been 50 years of research now that speak of the value of school libraries and their role in student achievement. It deeply distresses me as a teacher, as a former school librarian, as an educator and as a researcher looking at how do we create dynamic, exciting school libraries that contribute to learning. It deeply distresses me often that educational decisions are made at school and district, regional and state and often national levels that completely ignore the dynamic of school libraries in student learning. And I think this is part of the lighthouse that you have in this community. You have vision, you've had financial courage, you've had such extraordinary leadership in the work of Valerie and her team and the whole school. And I want you to celebrate this such exciting achievement. There's some challenges ahead. As somebody who has invested his whole life in school libraries, it feels, with my wonderful colleagues, David and Carol, who are great sources of intellectual inspiration for me. You know, our vision is that this school, this learning commons, will be a place of great intellectual discontent. We want it to be a safe environment where students can engage with the diverse and complex and conflicting ideas. We want them to experience in this place the diversity of ideas and the sheer intellectual discontent that is here. But that comes with equipping these students with the critical thinking and the communication and the knowledge creation competencies. We want them to ask questions. We want them to use this facility to develop arguments, to construct their viewpoints and their positions. We want them to deal with conflicting ideas. We want them to know how to deal with even unwanted information. And out of that, we want our students to be able to construct their deep understanding and knowledge for themselves. And that comes with a commitment of each classroom teacher, each educational leader in this school, to ensure that students have the raft of intellectual competencies and the technical competencies to be thinkers and problem solvers and to be creators of knowledge, because that is the future of this school, it's the future of this country, and it's the future of the lives of these children. You've given such a beautiful gift, not to the town, not to the school, but to every student here. Because after all, our students and the information to knowledge journey that they walk is the bottom line. They are tomorrow, and you've made it happen today. Thank you very much.
thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate all of your support, your help, every single person here today. I'm looking around the audience saying I could thank each and every one of you individually, but of course we'd be here forever. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. We have food, we have drink, coffee. Please stay for a while and enjoy yourselves. And again, thank you so much for coming, and I appreciate all this wonderful